Officials in the Eastern Cape have recovered the bodies of 2 people who were washed away following heavy rain in Lusikisiki area. The search for a third person who is still missing continues. Another person, a tourist from Germany, also died in Port St. John's, bringing the overall toll in the province to 3. Officials say heavy rain has left extensive damage to infrastructure. Aid organization Gift of the Givers is on the ground helping out with relief efforts there. Its project coordinator Ali Sablay joins me now live from Cape Town with some more details. Ali, thank you for making time for us this afternoon. What more can you share with us about the bodies that were discovered this morning?
Firstly, our condolences to the family that lost their loved ones, but all credit due to the South African Police Services diving team who went in there, and of the 3 people that was missing, they managed to retrieve 2 bodies this morning, that of a 53-year-old and a 24-year-old. The situation on the ground is dire. As you can recall, not just 2 months ago, Gift of the Givers teams were in this region. We were assisting the flood victims of Port St. John's, in Yandeni, Kumani, and on Thursday we received that frantic call once again from the mayor, disaster risk management, business people and communities informing us that severe rains had hit Port St. John's, and what was worst about this flooding was the mudslides. And with that mudslides, key infrastructure was damaged in terms of your waterworks, in terms of your electrical infrastructure. Many people are left without clean drinking water. 83 gravel roads are inaccessible, making it difficult to reach those areas that are cut off. Those that were retrieved, 120.
Oh, Ali, we're losing...
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, you can continue, Ali. You just got cut off there as you were explaining the kind of impact on key infrastructure in that area.
Yes, 83 gravel roads are inaccessible. 7 main roads are inaccessible. Those who have managed to get aid is 120 families that are currently homeless. We received a call early this morning from the Deputy Mayor of Human Settlements, Minister Pam Chwete, who will be visiting the area. They face a crucial role in providing temporary accommodation to those families that managed to get some aid. But many people will be needing help when roads become accessible to reach the other rural areas. This is not 1 or 2 wards that were damaged. 12 wards are currently cut off. So Gift of the Givers teams are in communication with relevant authorities to see how we can provide aid to these people, and especially those who are cut off presently.
Yeah, you're mentioning 120 families that are now homeless. Is there temporary shelter that's been provided for them?
They are being accommodated in community halls. That's where we will be assisting with blankets, mattresses, cooked meals, and especially drinking water. Even those homes that are safe or partially damaged, they will be requiring things like drinking water, food parcels, mattresses, blankets, linen, building material. And for those lucky, it's going into school holidays now, but speaking to the mayor, they have said hundreds of children's school uniform and stationery has got washed away already. There's an urgent call out for Home Affairs to come register the people. Many of the documents got washed away. The Department of Social Development offices in Port St. John was damaged as well. Many people cannot retrieve their grants at the moment because their cards or the documents got damaged. And all credit due to the Department of Health. Many people's medication has also washed away. So they are seeing to those people that are chronic medication to getting them swift assistance.
Yeah. So the 2 bodies that were recovered this morning, do you understand anything around the circumstances of how they were affected? Were they washed away by the floods? Were they impacted by the mudslides? What do you understand?
Okay, only once, about an hour, 2 hours, after the rain came down and it was a bit calm, people started looking for their family members. And these 3 people were together. They got washed away by the mudslide, and the situation is quite sketchy at the moment, but we're just glad the bodies has been retrieved. So far, we can report no other missing people has been reported. There's been no severe fatalities. So the situation on the ground is calm but dire in terms of humanitarian aid required.
There's a third person who went missing. That search continues.
That's correct. That's a 40-year-old male that's currently missing. The divers are trying to retrieve the body. Hopefully they can retrieve, it's in the same location as to where the other two was found. So hopefully in the next few hours, and there is more rain forecast, severe rain forecast. Hopefully that doesn't play out soon, so the diving unit can retrieve this body. And with the extent of damage currently in Port St. John can reach out to the millions because of the infrastructure that has occurred. And if you can recall, this is the fourth disaster in the last year that our teams are responding to, especially in Port St. John's. So hopefully the Department of Human Settlements can assist in getting those people, especially in informal settlements, permanent accommodation, so that we can avoid the destruction it's currently facing.
Yeah, and what's happened so far to the communities that were affected by the previous floods? Because some of them were still reeling from that.
That's correct. You know, just a month ago, our teams ended off providing that humanitarian aid to those families. And now it's a disaster occurred not even 2 months ago that we've last assisted. So the humanitarian aid is going to be huge. Assistance required is going to be huge. So we're appealing to those who can come forward in assistance in terms of building material, blankets, mattresses, food items, linen, and especially those of us learners still back at school. You know, it's a crucial time for the matriculants now going into the year. They have also badly been affected. There is a report of one school that has also been severely hit. Our teams will be Monday at the school to do assessments as well and to see how we can assist them in carrying on with the schooling year. So the devastation is huge, and the economy also is standing still in Port St. John's because many businesses suffered severe damage as well.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for making time. Ali Sablay is with the gift of the givers. I appreciate that update on what's happened in the Lusikisiki area in the Eastern Cape.